Mr. Public. Thank you for tuning in to the spill. Are you all ready to get into what I'm about to discuss this evening? But before I begin, what will I sip on? I think I'll do a watermelon Ciroc and apple juice. Tasteful. So you all, the topic of today is trusting your partner and or spouse. Do you feel like your partner is fooling around? No, but all jokes aside, of course none of us wants to have to deal with infidelities. So what do we do when we're with the person we love? We take a chance. I mean, that's all we can do unless the doors reveal the light. I feel like if you both love each other, you both need to have that conversation of what you all expect from each other. And I feel like you will know what you're getting yourself into by the response. Now, if the response is that same as yours, like you going 100% and you just giving this person what it is, then I feel like they should have that same type of energy. That's what I feel is gonna help build the trust. Because if there's no trust, then there's no us, period. And yes, I know a lot of you all may be thinking, oh, it's the men that do all the cheating. Well, because these girls nowadays are out listening to their city girls and on their hot girl statuses. And I feel like they're just adding to the pot as well. So what they need to do is get back onto their woman status and, you know, try to help the situation, I would say. But two wrongs do not make a right. So when will it be enough? I feel like men, yeah, they cheat, they do the most of the cheating, but what is the women doing as well to help prevent them from cheating? I mean, you know what, scratch that. Because you can't really stop a man from doing what he wants to do. So your responsibility is to ask yourself, is this the person I want to be with? Like when you have conversation with each other, how are the conversations? Is the conversation like, okay, I feel like this person is on board with me, or I feel like this person barely going halfway with me? Now if that's the case, that means you might need to look for another significant other. But if the person is 100% with you and you feel like you both on the same page, then yes, it's good to build that trust. The trust can be built. And also I feel like it also has a lot to do, building trust, is not being so uptight, I should say. Like, oh, they're on their phone. What you doing on your phone? For female, what you doing on your phone? I mean, I feel like you don't want to have that type of energy, because now you feel like the trust is nowhere. And if there's no trust, then there's no us. And I'm going to need the public to understand that. So what I feel that needs to be done, I feel like you both need to have an understanding from one another.
What I need from you is understanding.
I feel like the man need to be a man about it.
Just be a man about it.
Don't just speak up. If this is what he wants, if this isn't what he wants, and that goes for the woman as well. Men, I need you to speak with your women as if how would you like your woman to speak with you? because I feel like that's the only way it's going to work. And also, don't be that type of person where you just being a bozo. When what I mean in that, I mean for women. Don't be going around saying, oh, my man would never do this, or my man would never do that. And for fellas as well, don't go around saying, oh, my woman would never do this, or my woman would never do that. Because now you may be setting yourself up for a big heartbreak. Now, I'm not saying that should happen, but I feel like this day and age, you can't put nothing past no one. It's okay, yes, to let your guard down, but don't let it so damn far down where if something happens, you just go off the wall. Because now you done set yourself up. And now you just won't never love again. And can't see yourself with someone else again. Or being very aggressive. And you don't want that because that's not healthy. So what I would suggest doing, I would suggest having that conversation with your partner, do things with your partner, and that's pretty much all there is to it. We just taking chance. Now, I'm not saying take chance after chance after chance, because after the second chance, then they feel like, oh, you just go take another chance, so I'm just let you get comfortable again so I could run around. That's not what you want. After that second chance, you need to get your shit and bounce. And I feel like, as well, you should, you could be with a person for many years, and one day they could just show a different side that you have never seen before.
Oh, there's a stranger in my house. It took a while to be.
But yes, it is scary, but you should at least know a gut feeling, like if your person is vulnerable. Like is the person you with vulnerable? You should at least know that about the person. Is it vulnerable? Because nowadays, this goes for men and women. Like you could be, for men, you could be out with your girl, and then there's men these days, some of them just don't care. They'll try to approach your women with you being right there, and not even can. And that goes for women as well. You could be out with your dude, and the girl could just be walking up, giving your man the side eye, as if he go with it. And there is some men that do that. And then there's also some women that does that as well. So you need to ask yourself, is the person I'm with vulnerable? Because that could be a mistake as well. You don't want to be with no very vulnerable ass person. Because being with someone that's vulnerable, they let anything go. Okay? And you don't want that. So all I can say is try to have the best choice in who you want to be with. Like, examine the person, examine everything. You gotta go in there with your boxing gloves on. You're ready. Because one thing that sucks is having to start over. We ain't getting no younger. So starting over just puts us all back at the square one. But I mean, sometimes we barely can have control over that. Like, what can we do? Because yes, this person tell you one thing, build you up, and now they're showing a different side, and you probably won't see that other side until about another year. So I mean, I'm just saying, things like that happen, but hopefully you're able to catch on to it real fast so you can nip it in the bud. Because you don't want to be with someone that you just don't know. Not knowing is not good. Well, I hope I was able to be the spoken word for some. You all tune in to next week's episode to see what I will be discussing that evening.